Okay, I got a
hip
free
hop.
topic for us here. And I don't know about how much of a flex this is going to be. Dead Body BBLs is how I have it titled, okay? I'm going to pull this up on the screen. This is courtesy of Remo. Big salute to Remo. Says New York plastic surgeon is facing backlash after using purified fat from dead bodies for cosmetics procedures, including BBLs. The product's called A.W.O.L, and it's made from sterile fat harvested from cadavers. How do you feel about that? Purified fat.
We're very excited about this, particularly because our patients are sometimes very thin or maybe have already had liposuction. A.W.O.L is cadaveric fat, so it's fat that has been donated from a person who passed away, and then it has been cleaned of any genetic material and then placed into a syringe. So it's sort of off-the-shelf fat. You can use it in any part of the body. It is going to be approved for the face, but right now it's just for the body. When it's injected into the body's own fat cells sort of hug the cadaveric fat cells, and about 75 to 100% of the cadaveric fat cells survive. Many of us in New York City are very excited about this, particularly because our patients are sometimes very thin.
So, yeah, that's happening in the world right now. They want the BBL so bad that they're going to put dead body fat into their body.
What's the problem?
So you're, okay, let's bring a scenario. You find out that the girl that you're smashing who has a BBL has dead body fat in her BBL. You're still going through?
Okay, when you get your license, right, and it comes in the bill, don't you get something that says, in case of death, do you want to give your body up for scientific purposes?
For a BBL?
So I mean, like, okay, if mans are getting hearts, organ, liver, all the next thing, like, what's wrong with fat? You know what I mean? Like, you're preserving the human body even further than you know?
Yeah, and I don't think you can really make an ethical argument against it. One, they remove the genetic material.
Right.
It seems like it's pretty safe and sanitary. And as long as it's safe, I guess you can't really say anything bad about it. Is it a little weird? Yeah, but it's probably something you wouldn't notice. Like, imagine like a girl with a nice BBLs on you and you're like, ew, you have fat from dead people. Like, don't touch me.
Not like that, but aren't you looking at her like, that's what you did? Like, you really did, you wanted the BBL that bad that you took a dead body's BBL or dead body's fat for it?
It does reveal some sort of insecurity.
Yes.
And maybe it's like an overall character trait that you should watch out for.
Yeah, you're a little extreme.
But what's the difference between that and like any other BBL procedure?
I guess they don't use clarified, purified fat.
I think they use your own fat for the BBL. So what was it? It's
like a lipos, like they take from your stomach and then they put it there.
What does BBL stand for again?
Brazilian butt lift.
Brazilian butt lift. So aren't they just using your own fat and lifting your own shit?
I think that's what they do. I think.
Yeah, but I mean, like, wouldn't that reveal a certain insecurity? Like, wouldn't that be the same insecurity? Like, I feel like
yes,
if you're getting a BBL and you could kind of get like the refurbished. You know what I mean?
Refurbished BBL.
No, I hear what you're saying. It's the same principle. Like, you still want to have a bigger ass, whether it's you're using this purified fat or not.
BBL is now just the thing that's happened over the last, let's say, 10 years. Before, women were getting butt shots. Okay, and some of them butt shots were like done in some basements in Brooklyn or the Bronx or whatever, and they were putting cement in girls' asses and shit like that. There's been some serious like botchery, like butts gone wrong when you see some of them butt shots from back in the days. Like, BBLs go wrong too, but the injections went crazy.
Yeah.
Who do you think started the BBL trend? Like, why is it that it's almost normalized at this point?
I think it started with the Kardashians, or they made it super popular. But who started encouraging the big butt is J.Lo.
Really?
In my opinion.
You think she was like the first major celebrity where her butt was the brand?
It was the focal point. Yes. Yes. The J.Lo butt was like, yo.
There wasn't no black things back then that had a big ass. And that.
Yes, but because she was light bright, you know, Latina woman, with the big ass, and Latino women have big asses too, but like she was just super famous, right?
I think it was more impressive because maybe it was common that you would see like black women with big booties, but like, oh, here's this like Latina girl with a big booty. It's almost like
that's fair, because I remember in the media they would prefer like the slender, like the super slim, basically like the eating disorder things. You know what I mean? So
bro,
like,
back in the days, some of these guys back in Montreal, like the old school guys, they'd be like, yo, her butt has to be like this, bro.
like small?
Like, yeah, fam. Like when girls had fat asses, they're like, yo, ew, you're fat, bro. Yo, you're fat.
But I always felt like that was racialized because it was just like, oh, like we want like some petite girl. They would be like, we want thin lips. We want literally the opposite of what's trending now, you know?
They had like the 80s, I guess all the way to like the early 90s, like the prototype that you see in the beer commercials. The girls with the bikinis, they would have these huge tits. So they got the tit implants, but they would have like waist like small as hell, fam.
That's a little weird, bro.
You don't remember like Action Guys? It was before your time, right?
No,
but
even like Pamela Anderson, for example, like she had that kind of blonde bimbo look.
Yeah. Super small waist, but the big titties on top. They look like a freaking triangle.
That's a P shape.
Yeah, bro. It was weird, fam. And then, because J-Lo, she came in the late 90s. Or sorry,
like early 2000s, late 90s.
No.
Mid 90s?
Let me see. When did In Living Color run?
Yeah, she was an actress initially, right?
She was a dancer.
Dancer, then actress.
But
I still think that ultra rich men prefer either more natural looking women or slimmer women. Like it's kind of like if you're like a multimillionaire and you pull up with some BBL bandit, like it's gonna kind of look weird on you.
Yes.
You're gonna look like either like a super trick or like you're gonna get less respect.
Is it like that? Because there was this pastor the other day, he got into problems because his wife was wearing like a really revealing like an outfit. I think his name is Pastor Brian. I'm not sure. Okay, comment gang, scroll and let me know in the comments. But like she had like one of those see-through type of looking things, but it was nude color. It wasn't see-through. It was nude color. And he got a lot of backlash. But then like he, talked to the congregation and he was like, yo, y'all don't got what I got. You know what I'm saying? But the way that she looked, like people are arguing like, yo, I ain't got no problem with it. This is the standard these days. So like going back to what you're saying with the BBLs, like before, let's say maybe 5-6 years ago, you just come in with a BBL bandit and it's like, the hell, bro, you're not professional. Now there's such the norm, it might be everywhere.
I think with what you're saying, their wife is more so that archetype, the slim, I guess, a girl next door.
Yeah.
But then they go and they like, I guess they have like their side things, like their mistresses to be like the more exotic, like the foreigns, like.
Yeah. No, you're right.
So have you guys tried BBLs before?
What do you mean try like had a girl with a BBL?
Yeah, because
yes.
I'm to be honest, I have not, from my recollection, tested out the BBL.
I dated 2 girls with BBLs.
Really?
How does that feel, fam? Break it down.
I mean, it just feels like an ass. The first girl, I didn't take this in. So she was mixed, right? So I just assumed her ass was big naturally. You know what I'm saying? And she had already got it done before.
Yeah, from time.
And then she told me, I think she had 2, bro. Because like what happens is she got 2 procedures. Because what happens is like you do your first round, liposuction, and then BBL. And then what happens is a lot of these girls get fat again. And then you do another lipo. And then, you know what I'm saying? It becomes even more enhanced.
Yeah.
But it was fine. Like the skin felt good. You know
did it feel like a regular ass?
No. Like a regular ass, you're going to feel more of the consistency of like, I guess like, I don't want to say looser skin, but just normal elasticity.
Squeeze.
You know what I'm saying?
Whereas
for the BBLs, the elasticity is like, it's tighter. It's like a little.
Like a basketball?
I wouldn't say it's like a basketball Friday, but.
No, like I need like an inanimate object as a comparison. Is it like a
bowling ball?
Not a bowling ball, like a balloon?
No.
Balloon would be more like a real ass. Because like balloons, you
it's
could
like
squish them.
squishy. It's a little more. Yeah, a real ass is more squishy. This,
Yes.
I would say BBLs are more firm.
I'm sorry, audience. Like I'm intrigued by this. Like
Yeah.
I need information.
And then the
fam.
second girl I dated with a BBL, she got the BBL while we were dating.
Okay, so you got to feel the
The
pre-BBL
and then after. Yeah.
How much did you put any bread towards that?
Absolutely not.
How much was that
BBL on
procedure?
me.
I want to say like, because she did it in Turkey, actually.
Okay.
I'm so intrigued right now, bro.
I think she spent like four bands US, but then she also got her teeth done. So like she just did like
4 bands US is like 6 bands Canadian.
something like that. And like
Yeah.
they like put you in like a hotel room and they feed you and stuff. And then she got her teeth done as well. So she spent like she spent a good amount of money.
So she wasn't cheese that like you didn't put no bread towards that?
Who knows? Maybe there was a next man funny and I just don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Now I got more questions, and we have to get back to the BBL part. But how long did you continue to bop her after you didn't put any money down on the BBL? Like how many months did it last after?
We dated for like a couple years after that.
For real?
Okay,
Yeah, like
okay.
it
Wow.
was. Yeah, like she never asked me to like pitch in. You know, she was set on it because I was like, you know, like as if you really love a girl, you're like, yo, just stay the way you are. Like you already know the perception of BBLs. Yo, like don't you're fine the way you are, baby. I love you. I'm your man. I think you're fine.
Did she look better after?
Yeah, low key. Like her ass looked better, her teeth looked better, but like, yeah, what it did was it carved her body. But eventually, what happens
She got
is
fat again.
she gained a little weight. So what happens? Her stomach stayed flat, but she widened. You know what I'm saying? So now you got a wider kind of situation. Unless you're in the gym constantly right after, and like you do that recovery, you're gonna gain the weight back, and you're probably gonna get a second one.
Damn.
That's right. I don't like BBLs at all. Still.
Yeah, Natural.
Really,
I need to hear some of your stories.
No, my name is Natural, bro. I like my girl them natural, fam. Like
Natural.
And
Naturally.
like I've dealt with enough shotties that have like great figures, blessed, like you know, nice asses and shit. But like, but now that I think of it, there's a couple that I'm like, okay, maybe they've had like the Shansia looking thing, you know, like maybe, but she's also like from the Caribbean, like St. Vincent, you know what I mean? So like,
so the chances of
it
the
could
BBL
be,
is low.
it could be, you know what I mean? Like, because they have like the real food out there, so their bodies are more set.
Some breadfruit.
But what I notice is a lot of girls, even when they have an ass, will still want a BBL. Like girls who have nice lips that still want lip filler. It's almost just like a rite of passage for women at this point. It's kind of like, I don't know.
It's a certain type of woman though. I don't think most women are trying to get BBLs.
I think it's almost at like 50%, bro. Or like maybe not BBLs, but they want to do some sort of cosmetic procedure.
Okay, that's fair. Because I was even dating this one girl. She was like a little bit taller than me, but she was super slim, you know? Like, so when I'd go on road with her, I'd feel like she's like a little model or whatever, right? But she had no breasts still, you know? She had no breasts, you know what I mean? Like, she's that slim, but like, she wanted to get the breast surgery, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, your face card is already like proper. Like, you don't need that, you know? Like, but she was like dead set on it, you know what I mean? So I think you're kind of right in the sense of like, most women, they do have something that they do want to change, whether it be like...
And they don't be trying to hear that shit when we're like, don't worry, baby, you're perfect the way you are. Like, in their brain, they're like, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm gonna go get my shit done.
Yeah, but I feel like as men, like we have certain, I guess, beauty procedures that we, like most dudes will have a 1-2 tattoo eventually.
That's not a beauty procedure though.
It is technically like a cosmetic aesthetic procedure.
It's not surgery though. We're talking about surgery.
It's not surgery. It's not
We're talking
surgery.
about surgery.
You don't need aftercare for the tattoo.
I hear you.
Go lay up for a week.
What I'm saying is that it's like a rite of passage for the aesthetic, for the male aesthetic. And I feel like we're starting to see that with women where either lip fillers is, I think, like the rite of passage for them.
Or Botox.
That's like a little
I
when
think
they're
that's
older.
completely different though. Like a tattoo is like, you're not doing a procedure, you know what I mean? You're not going under the knife. There's no anesthesia, you know what I mean? Like,
it's not surgical in that sense, but it's still like a foreign enhancement. You know
it's a cosmetic thing.
If that's the case, then why are man's going to the barber?
That's more like I say like taking care of yourself kind of thing. But it's still beauty enhancing your aesthetics.
You know?
Yeah, even they'll say growing your beard is like makeup for men. Like,
what?
Some girls be saying that.
Now, certain mans, when they take away the beard, they look crazy still.
Yeah.
Yo, okay.
But no, like a barber, that's like, I feel like tattooing and like getting a haircut is totally different in terms of like
You
aesthetic.
think so? Because I
enhancement.
have tattoos, but like I have like one on my neck, and then most of them are just on my left arm. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like I don't think that's like a super beauty enhancement. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
More
I gotta agree with that too because I'm covered. Nobody can see any of them. Maybe you can see like a little bit peeking out from my wrist, but like I have tattoos all over and it's nobody's seeing them.
Well,
Unless
sometimes they see, like, certain times you want girls to see them, no?
yes, back when I first started getting them, but then after a while, it's like they're just on you.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
even
Where like
though-
a procedure, you gotta like
like
the
in you.
lippers are like they gotta keep on doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the lips, they thin out after a while.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
But I do feel like even historically, like getting a tattoo is supposed to signal something to not just like your community, but also like the opposite sex. Like usually in like tribal cultures, it meant like, okay, this guy's ready to be an adult. He's an adult now.
Mm.
He's able to like have these responsibilities, able to have kids.
Yeah.
That's why they would do it. You
And
know?
what tribal culture were the women getting BBLs and lip fillers?
The Caucasian tribe. I wonder who started. I guess Brazilians started it.
No, I doubt it.
It's called the Brazilian butt lift.
I know, but for some reason, I feel like Brazilians got nothing to do with it. Actually, you know what? They might because they do a lot of plastic surgery over there too.
But who knows who started, who brought it there? Like
Yeah,
they didn't
yeah.
probably just wake up like and do it.
It's somebody from Miami or something, some Cuban from Miami. But enough plastic surgery talk here.
Mm.
All right, salute to all the ladies out there with the dead body BBLs.
Yo, I have one more question.
Talk to me.
Bro, why did you guys used to rock your hat like this? Bro? And when did that stop? And how did it start? And
This guy's doing the TI fitted off the side. That's jokes.
bro, this man would leave their house like this and rock this the
That's
whole day.
swag, bro.
How?
Fam, because
I
like
look crazy right now. Look.
okay,
Yeah,
now
it's
in
insane.
2025, it looks a little crazy.
2026.
2026,
Yeah.
right? It looks a little crazy. But back in the days, fam, here's the thing with hip hop, right? And I feel like I don't need to explain this to you. We ain't gonna just wear the shit exactly like how it's supposed to be worn.
Hmm.
So we're gonna add a little flair to it.
Mm.
Mind you, not everybody did that. That was more a T.I. thing, and then some people that were trying to bite T.I. style.
Nah,
Oh, so you
yo,
saying Drizzy was biting T.I. style?
Yeah.
I seen Neo doing it in a video. Like the man had the some, you know those
the fedora.
Yeah, the fedora hanging. I'm like, holy smoly, bro.
He's trying to add some swag to it. Like I could do it too. I could, you know what I'm saying? But
Crazy.
like I don't got a good fade right now.
You know what I think it
won't.
also is? Like, I feel like because a lot of those rappers were like bald or like they had very short haircuts. So maybe it was a way to like offset that. I don't know.
A lot of rappers, low key, until these days and times where plastic surgery is a thing, have male pattern baldness.
Yeah,
Probably. You know what I'm saying?
definitely. Or even the NBA players back in the day. Jordan was bald since he was young.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they kind of made being bald cool. I kind of rated it, you know?
Yeah.
We need more bald representation now.
Now Tory Lanez made it cool to go get the hair transplant. There you go. So at least for on the men's side, there are things that we're doing too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which, okay, and I promise, last thing before we get into the podcast. You're good right now. You got the woolly mane going on. So
Natural, stay out of this conversation.
would you consider a hair transplant? I can add myself to this conversation too because my edges are rough when I don't have a fade. You know what I'm saying?
Well, 100%. I've considered it many times. I've like
Mm.
actually like won a free hair transplant from
Wait a
Cringe Kev and Six Buzz.
Isn't it back at your home, fam?
What?
Turkey.
You're gonna go back to the crib, fam.
Well, no. Okay, so the one I won is in Toronto. It's at Young and Bloor. It's like, you know? So
Okay.
there's that. And then there's going to Turkey where we
Yes.
know personally bear doctors. And like, bro, I think about it. I do think about it. But like a part of me just like, I like the confidence that I have just being bald sometimes. And like, I think it says more if you just hold down the baldness. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? What do you guys think? Like, are you judging a dude if he gets a hair transplant?
No, because
Because Tory
or
Lanez.
when I do have the racks, I'm not gonna say when.
So you're gonna do one?
Yes.
Jeez.
Your friend is gonna pop out With hair longer than mine, bro.
Yo, fam. My hairline's gonna be like down here on my forehead and shit. They'll be like, yo, you did too much, fam. Push it back up a little bit. But
does
I'm
a lot,
gonna
though.
get my hairline back, bro.
It does a lot to enhance your appearance. And like, I would like the option of having hair, even if like, you know, I'd still shave it or whatever. Like sometimes I think I look back at my old pictures and I'm like, yo, this would be sick with like me today, who I am today.
Imagine Czar popping out with the afro, fam.
Okay, it wouldn't be an afro.
Or at least a little curly
like one
fro.
of those Euro cuts, you know, like with the taper and like.
One day I'm gonna get my hairline back. One day, y'all hear that? Y'all hear the audience? When I get my racks up, y'all gonna see me.
This guy's talking shit now. Keep talking, bro. Keep talking.
It'll happen to you too. No, joking.
Nacho's looking in the mirror one day. Wait a minute. Why is the back of my hey?
Nah, you actually bagged that I had like a couple grays. You know, like I didn't really bag it. So like Shorty was doing my hair or whatever. And then I'm like, yo, I've been pulling up this whole you didn't show me that I have some grays back there. And then she's just like, oh, I just thought you do, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, you gotta. I was frightened when I seen that shit, bro.
Would you ever dye your beard? If it got white. I see man them doing that.
Nah,
Nelson Blue?
I tried it for a second. Like during this last couple of years. So it wasn't like years ago, like during the podcast time, okay, audience? Like I did it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I just couldn't keep up with it, fam. I went through one box and I was just like, I ain't gonna go buy another box, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And I'm there in the mirror, like putting the shit, like like it's a brush.
It's like a glue almost, right? Like,
yo, I'm like, what am I doing?
The shoe polish, rather put the shoe polish.
Just let the shit grow.
But when you did dye your beard, did you feel more confident because you didn't see the grays anymore or younger?
I feel like you know what, low key, I felt a little crazy, fam.
Like cringy almost.
Ice, when Ice was doing it, like, bro, anytime the camera would pan to him, he looked insane, bro.
Who, Ice?
Ice from the Joe Budden podcast.
Oh, that Ice.
Yeah, when he was doing it, fam,
Yeah,
I'm like, brother.
He went too dark with it.
Yeah, he went way too crazy with it still. Like,
and the thing is, like, with somebody like Ice or like the other guys like Khaled and all those guys, you never not see it except for the pandemic time, right?
Yeah.
But like Ice, you seen him with like the super salt and pepper, and then one day he's sitting on the couch and it's jet black. It's like you gotta kind of see, like you guys right now, it's your beards are black.
I have a couple whites.
You gotta, but
Agreed.
you have time now to start, if you want to, transitioning a little bit of the beard dyeing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but like
I want to be a silver fox.
That's
still.
what I literally.
Yes. If you want to be a silver fox, cool. But if you don't, you gotta kind of start tracking it from now so that it never changes.
My barber used to try to put that shit out, but like, yo, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Because like, even because before my beard would connect or whatever, he'd try to do that to make
The
it connect.
filler, right?
But
I hate when they do that.
But it looks weird. Like it looks like something would look off or whatever. It
What are
wouldn't
you
look
talking about,
right.
the spray?
Yeah, on the beard. It's like, fam, like,
I'm like, bro,
let
I'm
me
gonna
have the
shower and
patch.
it's gonna leave.
Like I'm a young man. Like I'm growing. Like it's fine, broski. Like it's fine.
Fuck the shower. If it gets too hot, it's gonna start dripping.
You stay at a shorty's crib. You don't. Or even if you go to the club, like you're sweating black. It's like, fam, like what's going on, brother?
That's not a good look.
when I had hair, but it was thinning, like they had that same thing. It's like it's almost like little hair particles. They look like hair follicles.
Mm-hmm.
And like it makes your hair look fuller.
Hair in a
but
can.
I felt literally, and I felt crazy. And I feel like even bringing this back to like the BBL combo, like I feel like certain procedures for men kind of go against masculinity. Like even when you're dyeing your beard, like you're saying you feel weird. You know what I'm saying?
I feel weird.
And I feel like in general, people would rate you more if you're just like, yo, just embrace like the silver or whatever it is.
Yes, but I swear we're gonna start the pot.
Yeah.
I'm judgmental a little bit because I look at Khaled and Diddy and different bands like, yo, your beard, Rick Ross, like they ain't no way your beard's that black, fam.
Damn, I never even thought about that.
You're 50. These men are not 40. They're 50, bro.
Yeah.
Diddy, you could see it after he went through this trial, right? It's completely white. You feel me? But like, you're looking at these men that are in their late 40s, 50 Cent. All these guys, you're telling me their beards they're not jet black, fam.
Yeah, but I feel like they have a pressure to upkeep an image because it's tied to their income. So maybe they feel like They have to in order to stay relevant. They're like, yo,
Yes.
if I start showing too much grays, like it might make people think that I'm old and washed up.
All a Drake.
I didn't want to bring it up still. But you know, if we're talking about plastic surgery and stuff, like we have to do it.
No, don't do
Oh,
that,
you're not
bro.
talking about that?
I'm talking about the beard, bro.
Wait, you
Oh.
don't think he got any? You don't think he got no surgery?
No.
That's my
He's
man, and I'm
leaning-
standing by him.
No, bro. I'm just thinking about the man just leaning towards the screen like, say I got a BBL. Go for it. Go say I got a BBL.
No, not BBL. What if it was the ab etching?
I don't know. That's kind of crazy. That's a crazy allegation to put on a man, fam.
Yeah, I don't know who made that up.
The doctor himself. What do you mean? Who made that up? The doctor said, like, at least based on my recollection, I could be wrong. This could be a dusty moment.
Okay,
still.
I was about to say what?
This could be, but I swear the doctor came out and said, "Yeah, I did Drake's abs, blah blah blah." But you know, you could have been trolling, you know. But
Yeah.
Okay, let's say like he embraced. He's like, yeah, I got my abs etched. Like people would clown him for that.
Yes, they're gonna make him. They're gonna.
no,
talk
they
him-
won't, bro. Well,
What?
some
They're
will.
gonna. He's gonna be Batman Kevo.
Okay, yo, Kanye said he got liposuction.
And Kanye's a lolcow.
When he said it at the time, as are rating him. They're like, oh, that's what we rate. Yeah, he's so what's the word I'm looking for?
Like,
Not expressive, but like vulnerable
Experimental?
type
Oh,
shit.
vulnerable.
Like,
The
yeah.
Ye fans were saying that.
but the
Okay.
reason,
yeah.
but the reason I think people rated it when Kanye admitted it was because he admitted it like almost like in an ashamed way. It was like, I got it because I felt the pressure of the
Yeah.
Kardashians.
Yeah, that's true.
So it
that's
was like
true.
complaining about it in a way. He wasn't like, yo, guys, check out my new lipo. Check out, yo, flat tummy.
He wasn't doing
Yeah.
the duck lips and the selfies. But yo, have times gotten too good? Hold on, okay, last question. Has times gotten too good? You know what I mean? Because mans are out here. I'm not saying Drake,
Mm.
but there are mans like Batman Kevo doing the ab plastic surgery. Drake has been confirmed to have doing the nail polish. It's confirmed.
No, no,
nail
we
polish.
see it,
You
we
know
see
what I
it, we see
mean? Like, so
I don't have to hit the sound effect.
you
So you think our time's too good?
know what? Have times gotten too good? Like, mans are out here like living their best life, broski. Like, you go, mans are in full blown wigs and beards, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We maybe went a little bit too off the edge.
So I feel like we don't really have nothing to fight for, so we're just fighting for anything now. It's like, oh yeah, I have to let me wear the heels. How come I can't wear the heels? It's like, broski, like this is the hill you want to die on right now, broski.
Yo, well, what I heard
No
was
pun. These are the hills you want to die on.
no, that was good. That was good. I'll acknowledge that. It's a moment of silence for that. No, but I seen this one Facebook reel, and the girl was saying that you know how we think women are just attracted to masculinity, but
Mm.
they are also attracted to femininity.
Cap.
Right? You don't think so? Because think about
No.
jewelry, ice. You know what I'm saying? Certain things like that are like materialistic and stuff that men will have that will attract women.
Yeah.
I feel like some of the dudes that be getting a nail polish, like some of the gal and be geeking over that. I know maybe not all of them, but I feel like they must be doing it for a reason. Like as a man, why do you have all these rings? That is a feminine thing, but it's to attract that feminine essence. Like
but it also is a signification of money. So the girl
Yes.
who's like, yeah, I like that masculine ass man, they're just like, I like that guy with all the money. I hope he spends some on me.
okay, how
For
about
the
long hair?
jewelry, I think for the jewelry that applies, but I don't think for the nail polish. I do think it does attract a certain kind of gal.
Yeah.
But even four corners, because I see him like the man does nail polish all the time, and like I don't think there's anything wrong with it personally. But I'm just like, okay, when I'm 50,
I don't think he's 50, but keep going.
my bad.
How old is he?
He's in his late 40s, but yeah.
Okay,
keep
that's
going.
still, like, might be even worse.
You know what I mean? Like, but I'm thinking like doing nail polish at that big age is just like, is it an artistic expression? Is it like, I just wonder like, what's the thought behind it? And like, my name didn't start doing it until it got trendy. So like, did you just only want to start expressing yourself in this way, or is it because Drake did it and Yachty did it?
Okay. I think I don't even answer that. Don't even answer that question.
I was about to go in.
Let's start the podcast. Let's talk about some hip hop. What is this, second episode of the year? We can't afford any more ops.
Mix
But yo,
up.
As you know, you grew up 80s, 90s. A lot of the rock bands, they were dressing androgynously.
Yes.
They looked like girls. They were wearing the tightest. They would wear like tightest pants and like their hair was long. They'd wear makeup, and
Yeah.
these guys were bagging gal. So I feel like that also might tie into like
Like some rock
using
star thing.
femininity to attract women.
Yes. But that's
Yeah,
a
pretty
that's a
much.
whole other conversation that we'll
Yes.
save for another podcast. What are we, like 35 minutes in?
Holy.
Let's get it popping.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip-hop.
watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.